Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Dr. Raj Desai from the Neville ground at Turnbridge Wells, where all Indian cricket fans know is a very special place in the history of Indian cricket. And this is in the county of Kent, where not too many big games are played. And as you can see behind, in the backdrop, there is a local club game being played. And this is really a privilege for me to be here. And I'm actually traveling in London, and my son wanted to give me a surprise, and he said, "Dad, I'm going to give you a big surprise." I wasn't sure what exactly it is, but on the way to the stadium, traveling by train, he said, "We're going to Turnbridge Wells," and here I am, along with him. And all cricketing fans in India know that this particular ground is the ground where history was made. Nobody knows this ground. Nobody plays big cricket here, but the the big game of that tournament in 1983, where there were two groups, and India and Zimbabwe were considered to be the weakest teams in that World Cup. That is why this game was probably played here. There were hardly any Indian fans here at the time, and this is a beautiful stadium, as you can see, and the ground is beautiful. But uh, but India and Zimbabwe played a game for the ages. Just to kind of re recapture the game and go back, and see exactly what happened. If you remember, India probably won the toss and elected to bat. And under helpful conditions, the Zimbabwe bowlers, good, decent swing at seam bowlers, reduced India for 270 for 5, and they were good players, in the lineup who were out. And invoked Kapil Dev, and I was so fortunate. I was listening to this game on radio, and in those days, when Kapil Dev was batting, we always listened. After he was out, a lot of us just walked away or didn't really bother to follow the game until the result was there. So because Kapil Dev was batting, I listened to the game. I said, let me just listen until Kapil Dev does something or doesn't do anything. But you know what? I was so fortunate that day. And Kapil Dev played the innings of his life, and in Indian cricket history, this was the greatest innings ever played by Indian cricketer, and for that matter, internationally also. And for statistical reasons, this was the first one-day cricket century scored by an Indian in one-day cricket. So that's how big this innings was, and how historic this was, and how special this was. And this innings stays in the hearts of all Indian cricketers, because at this venue where this innings was played, and India happened to win that World Cup after the big high they got from this particular victory, and then went on to have a great cricketing future after that. And the man responsible for this was the great Kapil Dev, India's greatest ever cricketer, and hats off to him. And this is a tribute not just to him, but to the entire to all of us fans. And I've been so fortunate that in my lifetime I can visit this place and be a part of history. And thanks to my son Rahul, and this is a very special occasion for me. And this town is so beautiful that a lot of you who don't know much about this town, if you come to London, please come back, please come here and see if you can watch a game if you're lucky, or at least come to the stadium. And at the back there, I saw the parking garage where Kapil Dev hit those monstrous sixes, and some of them actually broke the glasses of the cars parked there. This is how special that innings was. And I also went to the pavilion, which is a very simple pavilion. I mean, for an international cricketing team, I'm surprised that this venue was chosen, but you know what? This venue is known for Kapil Dev, and I think it should be named Kapil Dev instead of Neville Ground. That's how big this was. But thanks for watching. This is Dr. Raj Desai signing off. Have a special day.